My name is Chavez. I'm the founding partner of the Sportsman's Field Tool.
My name is Randy Chavez and I'm a co-founder of the Sportsman's Field Tool.
Sportsman's Field Tool!
Today we're going to talk to you about the Sportsman's Field Tool.
What it is and how it works.
We're going to break the tool down one by one and explain the different components so you fully understand how this tool works and how you can use it out in the field.
The Sportsman's Field Tool is a stainless steel, small game and fish cleaning tool.
Perfect for cleaning freshwater fish, birds, squirrels, small critters. The possibilities are endless with this tool. When we talk about fish, we can go into several species. Crappies, really large fish that people like to catch as far as eating, and that's just one of many freshwater species. When it comes to birds, we'll go into more detail about birds and how this tool can be used. Right now, birds are really a really popular sport all over the country, and it's a growing sport. And properly cleaning your birds when you're out in the field, it just helps you prepare. That way, when you get home, you can go ahead and either throw those in the freezer or soak them in salt, start cooking and eating them, whatever you want to do with the birds. The small critters like squirrels, etc., this tool is perfect for getting those things cleaned up and ready to go. When we said we're going to talk about the components, the first thing we're going to talk about are the shears. Shears are perfect for cutting bones, removing limbs. When we say cutting bones, we mean cut, not break. It's great for removing the legs. When you're bird hunting, this is a very, very valuable tool. When you're fishing, cutting the tails, we found a lot of value in it cutting fishing string. When you're critter hunting and squirrels, etc., this could be perfect for removing bones as well. We stress bones when we talk about this tool when it comes to the shears, because that's what we made this part for. They wanted to give you guys the ability to have scissors basically, but strong outdoor scissors to remove those limbs.
Next up is a 4-inch fillet knife. Precision sharpness to cut your meats, extremely durable, and most importantly, flexible to make those curved cuts. Everything you would expect a fillet knife to be. The utility knife and gut hook. When you're out in the field, the uses for this knife are endless. It's a strong, sharp blade that has a conveniently placed gut hook. Useful for all small game and fish.
Now we're going to talk about the rake, a very unique tool and component of this whole Sportsman's Field Tool. Once you have your kill or catch cut open, use the rake to remove the innards, also known as guts. You fold the tool out like so to easily extend the rake out. You can also hold it out and be very careful while you're doing this so you don't cut yourself, but now I just extended the reach of the rake, and that's a very, very valuable asset whenever you're trying to get deep into a fish or an animal.
Remember that time we were salmon snagging off Navajo Dam?
Oh yeah, man, those fish were cold. We were cleaning them up, I remember that.
This would have came in really, really handy that day.
Probably one of the biggest influences for the rake on this tool was that day we were cleaning those fish. We were using our fingers, little knives to clean out the insides, and I mean, what was it, November, December?
It was December and it was very cold.
It was freezing, so we got all these fish guts everywhere. Our hands are freezing cold. We're outside. We just had a blast catching all this salmon with a unique method of snagging. So we caught a ton of them, and this rake, it really would have came in handy, wouldn't you say?
I'd have said it would have worked great. I wish we would have had it back then.
Last but not least, the scaler with a very conveniently placed hook remover. Our unique design limits the damage to the meat and allows you to run it back and forth to efficiently remove scales without damaging the meat. At the tip of the scaler, we have a hook remover. This comes in handy when you gut hook that fish and you really need to get that hook out. A couple of things we want to cover before we close this video out is to let you guys know that it comes with a pouch. The pouch is very convenient. It can be placed on your belt. It can be set horizontally or vertically, just depending on your preference. The next thing we want to talk about is cleaning the tool. Now, when you go to clean your knife, you want to be careful because it has a sharp edge. And there's a lot of sharp edges on this tool, so be very careful when you're cleaning. So what we're talking about is washing everything really just, honestly, just kind of get in there and be careful.
It's not hard to clean.
Not really. What I've done with it when we're at the lake is I just kind of wish it in the water, or back and forth in the water. That seems to do the trick. I do a second wash with soap at home just to make sure I get that extra clean.
You want to hand dry it too, just to be safe. Just hand dry it.
Hand drying it before you store it is really important for any tool that is a multi-tool that's fully metal, stainless steel. So we just wanted to cover a couple of those things.
Don't forget to check out our website, www.sportsmansfieldtool.com.
Like us and share us on Facebook at facebook.com/sportsmansfieldtool. And don't forget to tell your friends.
Don't worry, I just cleaned it.
We also got another message from our buddies.
I don't always carry 5 different cleaning tools to clean my fish and birds. In fact, I don't ever carry 5 different tools. I carry one, the Sportsman's Field Tool.
Hey, this is Fish Hook Kenny. I live in the mountains and I'm an avid lake and river fisherman. When I clean my catch, I only use one tool. The Sportsman's Field Tool cleans all my keepers.
Sportsman's Field Tool! Go online and order yours today!